History is full of legendary warriors, brilliant strategists, and battles that shaped the world. But what if I told you some of those warriors weren't even human? From war elephants to messenger pigeons, animals have always played a crucial role in warfare. These are 5 of the weirdest animals that fought in historic battles. And trust me, you won't believe number 2.
First up, let's talk about elephants. Now, we've all heard of war elephants, right? But did you know that these massive creatures were not just used to charge into battle like living tanks? Nope, they were also used to transport entire armies across treacherous terrain and even scare the heck out of the enemy. One of the most famous examples comes from ancient India, where King Porus used a huge army of elephants to battle Alexander the Great in 326 BCE. Now imagine facing an elephant charging at you with its massive tusks and armor. You'd probably run the other way, right? Yeah, well, that's what the soldiers did too. But it wasn't all sunshine. And trampling these giants were so valuable that armies would even train elephants to carry important equipment and supplies, making them the original military transport vehicles. Now, let's talk about a smaller yet highly efficient warrior pigeons. Yes, you heard that right, pigeons. These little guys may not look like much, but during both world wars, pigeons were the original text message service, and they were way more reliable than your Wi-Fi. During World War I, pigeons were trained to carry messages across enemy lines, dodging bullets, explosions, and even weather conditions. One famous pigeon named Cher Ami even saved an entire battalion by delivering a crucial message despite being shot in the chest. Talk about flying under pressure. So next time you see a pigeon, just remember you might be looking at a veteran of the skies. Okay, now let's talk about camels. You might think of them as cute, grumpy creatures with a thing for spitting, but these desert-dwelling animals were vital in warfare, especially in the Middle East and Africa. They were even used during the First World War in the Middle East, where they helped carry soldiers, supplies, and machine guns across vast, dry desert landscapes where no horses could survive. Talk about being the unsung heroes of the desert. And of course, we can't forget about horses. I mean, these majestic creatures have been by humanity's side in battle for thousands of years. From ancient civilizations to medieval knights, and even during the Napoleonic Wars, horses were the ultimate cavalry. Some of the most famous warriors in history rode into battle on horseback. Think Alexander the Great's mighty steed Bucephalus, or the knights of the medieval age charging into battle with their lances raised high. These horses were trained to run into battle, leap over obstacles, and even kick and bite their way through enemy lines. But don't be fooled. Being a warhorse wasn't all glory in action. They were often stuck in muddy trenches, running through arrows and flaming spears, and let's just say, not every horse enjoyed their ride. I mean, can you imagine being told, hey, you're going into battle today? And speaking of four-legged warriors, how about dogs? These loyal pups have served in nearly every major war in modern history. They've been used as messengers, sentries, and even combatants. During World War II, dogs were trained to carry supplies, detect explosives, and even search for wounded soldiers. In fact, they were so useful that some of them even had military ranks. Can you imagine a dog in charge? Private Rex, take that hill! Honestly, if my dog ever got promoted, I'd definitely salute him.
And there you have it. 5 of the most bizarre animals to ever set foot or hoof or claw on a battlefield. History is full of unexpected twists, and sometimes the unlikeliest creatures become legends. So, if you love history as much as I do, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, subscribe to It's All History and join our journey through the weird, wild, and wonderful past. New episodes drop every week, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.